Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, September 19th, 2012. I'm out in the garage tonight. It's a nice evening here in Northern Nevada. Working away on a lot of our projects, kind of jumping back and forth between stuff and making a little progress here and there. One of the things that we started doing last weekend, which will take a little bit, as we started painting the outside of my house. So we actually got a lot done on Saturday and Sunday. We'll be doing some more this weekend. So cutting down on a little bit of the other, mobile project stuff, but getting a little bit of stuff done. Show you what we're doing here. The first thing that we've been working on is our little Toyota race car. We got the porta power out, and we've got this quarter panel pretty much jacked back into place. The basic shape of it is good again. So pretty much have accomplished what we want to do there. We're going to do a little bit more on the wheel well. We took the sheet metal off of the doors here, and like I said, the one thing that we are going to be doing here is we're going to be going from a 4-door to the appearance of a 2-door. So basically what we're doing here, the idea, the blue tape that I've got on there is outlining what will be there for a frame for our new metal. I've taken and moved the Bpillar back to here, which is approximately the dimensions that the 2-door sedan had in 1981. The original location of it is here, so moved it back, I don't know, 7-8 inches. You can see down here where the original B-pillar was attached. It's been removed when they put the roll cage in. Pretty nice roll cage in this. Comes out. It's got rear up and down kickers. It does have a Nerf bar built into it. The problem with that, the Nerf bar, and it's fine, number one, it's on the inside of the sheet metal, which there's some debate going on in some forums about whether or not that's actually necessary or if the rules will allow it to be on the outside. But this area down here, on the rocker panel area, as you can see, has taken a lot of damage. We still have to get the stud welder out, and we have to pull the rocker panel back out, as that will be the bottom locator for our sheet metal for our door and our quarter panel. So what we need to do here is we need to build another structure that will go down and serve as a lower part of our B panel. And where the tape is, I think probably what we're going to do is we're going to build a structure here that probably will be about this wide, and we'll come across on this bar here, and then a piece will go down. What that will do is serve as the attaching points for our quarter panel sheet, which will actually go on and rivet onto the body. The wheel arch will remain. The damaged sheet metal back here will be cut away, and probably that right there will be the cut line, and our new panel will go over it up to here. So we'll be using this much of the original structure of the car basically as an attachment point for our new metal. The idea for this is basically, you know, when stuff starts to get you know, pushed in and wrinkled up a little bit, it is going to serve two purposes. Number one, we could take it off, straighten everything back out, put it back on, or number two, take it off and, you know, make another one and just replace it if the you know, damage is severe enough. So, and we'll be doing the same thing with the door. The door metal will basically be the same thing. There'll be a piece that goes across the top that's you know, welded into the structure of the car, and you know, the inner, you know, panel that they have here will attach to that, and the outer sheet will attach to that and go down to the bottom and attach to the rocker panel. So it'll stretch down around, and it will attach to the quarter area here where that is. So that's basically how we're going to accomplish our two-door. We get a nice big opening. I'm 6'3", so it's nice to have some room to actually, you know, swing a leg up over there and crawl into the car, and it will, you know, look like a two-door. What we're going to do here, we're going to fill that in, clean up those welds. We'll metal finish this, maybe with some filler. I don't want any filler below this line down. I want that just metal. It's prone to a lot of contact, and filler will just be getting, you know, knocked out. So back here, I think what we're going to do is, where they have separate pieces put in here for the lights, the center section and that light, I think we're just going to take all that out, and we're just going to cap the whole thing across with probably two pieces. We'll join it in the middle on a piece of band metal there, so it'll be solid all the way across. I think that'll be a better appearance than the multiple pieces, and it will attach, you know, here along this ledge and down here as it's stretched across. We're going to be removing all this other metal, this damaged metal here, because there's no sense in doubling up on the sheet metal. It adds weight to the car, and it serves no purpose. We just want to put that lighter outer skin on, and that's what we'll run with. Then we'll get inside the car and do the firewall in the back here a little bit better. It's a very, very thin metal that they used, and run with that. Okay, so we've actually ran across, there's a local metal distributor here in town, and what we were able to do is we actually purchased two sheets of 22 gauge for our panels. They're 4 foot wide and 10 feet long down through here. So that's what we're going to make our panels out of. Got a really good deal on that metal. We got that for $25 a sheet, so we have $50 on the two sheets. And grab some cardboard as well. What we're going to do is we're going to template all of our panels in cardboard first and get everything the way we want it, and before we cut the metal, we'll have a good cardboard, and then we'll have the cardboard templates for after. So if we want to make additional panels, it'll be a fairly simple thing to do. We'll just take our cardboard and lay them out and cut some new metal. So the only thing I'm not really sure of yet is what we're going to do with the wheel wells. I think the rule that we have to follow is we can use basically 13-inch, 14-inch, probably even 15-inch tires would be fine. We're not supposed to have any more than 7-inch tread patch on the tires. But any wheel or offset is allowed, but what the rule says is that when you're standing directly above it looking down at the tire, they don't want the tire sticking out beyond the sheet metal of the body. Which, I'll be honest with you, I've seen some cars that race in this class, and that doesn't seem to be a very strict enforced rule, but we're going to do it anyways. We have one rim here that's a little bit wider rim. It's got more of an offset. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to take that, and I'm going to put that on the back, and I'm going to bring the wheel well out so that it covers this rim and tire, and we'll shape both of them the same way. So our sheet metal is probably going to actually kind of go out a little bit into the wheel well, which would be fine. Up front here, these front fenders are not the fenders for the car. The hood and the filler panel where the windshield wipers go does seem to be the stock panels. These front fenders are from something else. You'll notice that they're too high. They're about 1 inch to 1.5 inches too high. They've been riveted on. They go back too far. The body line here is completely wrong, and I'm not really sure where they got these fenders, but they kind of, I was looking at a late 80s Nissan Sentra, and boy, it looked just like that. So that possibly may be where they acquired some of that stuff. So come on, focus. That's what we're doing there. Pretty cool. You know, this is really fun. I really kind of have a good time doing this. A couple of guys have commented it's an awful lot of work, but you know, it really isn't, because you know what, you're just putting straight sheet metal on. You know, we're not body finishing any of it. It's going to be riveted on panels. We've got some large rivets that we use to put those on, aluminum rivets. If I can open the box here. And you know, they got a very large head on them, so that's what will actually hold our panels on when we're done. This side I haven't done anything with yet, so I'm kind of thinking I'm probably going to use some of this metal here as part of my top panels. I'll cut that off and use that, and you know, put some band metal in there and actually make a little bit stronger structure as well. Paint for the car, we're going to be using a Sherwin-Williams product. It's called it's a B54 series. It's an industrial and marine enamel. We use it at the shop that I work at, and the paint is tough as nails. You can put it over anything and it sticks. It's very, very durable, and it's inexpensive. We can buy it for less than $30 for a gallon, and you can actually, if you want, it's sprayable right out of the can. They have a gray that we use that would be good interior thing, like a roll cage gray, and that'll be good. And then they have some other colors that we can use for our exterior. I'm thinking it's probably going to be about a 3-color exterior paint. Haven't really settled on exactly how it's going to be done. Pretty much something along those lines, probably somewhere, something like that. Anyways, we're thinking of. So, anyways, that's what we're up to. Like I say, we're just little bits with working on the house. Haven't got a ton of time to do this. And we're also still finishing up stuff on that car. Last night I did put 2 new axles in the 84 Subaru in the front. I didn't do a video on it for the simple reason is we have to pull the axle on the 88 on the right front and replace one of the boots on it. So we'll do basically, that'll be an in and out boot axle video. Maybe we'll get that done this weekend. I have the boot, just time to do it. But we got all the interior lights working. Got about half the interior cleaned, and a little bit more to go. I still got to drain the gas tank, get some fresh fuel for it, and get out our other set of wheels, paint those, and get a new set of tires for it, and that'll be pretty much ready to go. So that's kind of what's up here. Keeping ourselves out of trouble. Hope everyone is well. I've been watching a lot of videos, a lot of good videos out there, and good to see 56 Rat Bug. I love that fastback. Those fastbacks are actually one of my favorite VWs. I'm a VW guy myself, so that's really cool. Glad to see you got that. Neil, your car is looking great, and everybody else. I mean, all the stuff that you're doing is really cool. I'm glad to see everybody's well. So that's about it for now. I'm just gonna start rambling, I guess. So until we have a little bit more to show, maybe we'll get a video or 2 up this weekend. But until then, you know, as always, take it easy.